is Enzo Maresca, man. These weren't the games we were winning last season, and these are the games that this season we're actually coming through. Newcastle, Aston Villa, teams around that top 8 mark. Do you know what I mean? We should have come through Man United, to be fair, but it is what it is. New manager bounce, whatnot. I think they won by a few today. Yeah. But either way, like even like the little things of having Jadon Sancho in there from the start.
I didn't expect it.
No, I didn't expect it, man. He started through the week, and I was like, that means he probably won't start this one. But Enzo Maresca's proven himself to be a not just a smooth operator, but a I don't know, man. He don't give a fuck, does he?
But what do you mean by that?
Like he's not a yes man. And unfortunately...
That's what people said he was, though, when we signed, which is interesting that you mentioned.
It's interesting, but if you look at Pochettino, for example, Pochettino was a yes man. And can I just give a shout out, yeah? Me and the big dog, Josh Aveste. You know Josh Aveste, yeah?
I do know Josh, yes.
Good looking fella.
Very good looking.
Yeah, very big Chelsea fan. And me and Josh, like, a long time ago, were saying, like, if we're going to fit all 3 of them, Romeo Lavia, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo in there. Caicedo used to invert to right back for Brighton.
Did he invert at Brighton? He didn't just play as a classic right back then?
No, he used to invert for Brighton. He used to do a very good job in doing so. So we had spotted that. And we were like, I think he can do that here or whatever. And he ended up doing it in today's match for the first time. And I think that's something we'll see going forward.
Hey, I love it, because if you sometimes you've got a selection headache with 3 players who deserve to start, because I don't really think we've seen many games that have been poor from Lavia. Enzo Fernandez has bounced back massively.
Stats-wise, Enzo really deserves to start.
On the pitch or off the pitch?
Stats-wise, on the pitch.
That was a bad joke.
On the pitch, he deserves to start. But at the same time, Romeo Lavia has been really good as well. So it's one of them ones. It's like. Fuck me, man. Look at last season. Look at the conversations we used to have. It's a good problem to have, isn't it? When you got 2 players playing really well, firing, doing a really good job. Defensively, are we better with Romeo Lavia and Caicedo as that pivot? I think so, yeah. But if Caicedo inverts into that right back role, does that suit us well? On today's showing, I think it did really well.
It's better to him doing it than Gusto.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It's true though, isn't it? I mean, but it's not a criticism on Gusto. It's how good Caicedo is.
On today's showing, yes, but I don't want to down talk Malo Gusto because I think he's a fantastic player.
But this system doesn't complement him when he has to invert. It's not what he does. It's not his. It's like asking Andy Robertson to invert for Liverpool. It wouldn't make sense to me.
I see Malo Gusto as a right back that bombs up the flanks and whips in great balls. Do I see Caicedo as that? No. But do I see Caicedo good in this role inverting? Yeah, man, I do. So it is what it is.
I mean, if you are going to have Gusto in there, then you just invert Kukura on the left side. But I mean, it keeps people guessing as well, because every week I actually do feel like we are seeing something different gradually. I mean, we thought at the beginning, his team's never going to change, Maresca. Then you see Fernandez drop, then he comes back in. He persists with Sanchez. There's a lot of good conversations to be had about this team, but they're positive as well, because we're still picking up the points.
Where are we? 13 games in?
Yeah.
13 games in. Did you have more questions about Maresca than you did about Pochettino?
Good question.
I don't think you did. I think in Maresca we, as a fan base, have a trust. We have a bond, and we have a confidence in what Enzo Maresca does, who Enzo Maresca picks, the decisions that Enzo Maresca makes. And Pochettino came well in the end. He did a really good job towards the last sort of 10-15 games of the season. But for me, Enzo Maresca already has shown me that, like, if I'm looking at it just purely from a fan perspective, I'm like, yeah, man, this man's a guy.
But is it just what he says and the way he sets the team up, or are we just talking results here, Joey?
Well, no, we're talking results. Like, at the end of the day, we're what? 5-6 points better off in the league this season than we were last season, and you might go, it's only a couple of wins, but at the same time, yeah, it's a couple of wins, but it's a couple of wins at a tight top of the table. Do you know what I mean? So you look at, like, listen, you know, every single day I'm chatting to Brian. You look at Newcastle's result yesterday, against Crystal Palace. You look at Aston Villa so far this season. You look at Arsenal. Yeah, they won today. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday, they absolutely killed West Ham.
Yeah. But they haven't had the same sort of consistency that they started the season with last year out. So
it looks forced.
Where are we in the league right now? Second.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. How can you complain about that?
I'm not complaining, Joe.
You're not. But I'm saying, how can anyone? How can anyone? It's all positive. It's all good.
Everything.
It's all good in the hood. And Stamford Bridge is the hood, man. Listen, I'm out here.
Joey, what did you think about starting Sanchez again? Even though you had Jorgensen, who recorded, I think it's the most amount of saves in a game that's recorded on Opta's history since 2003. I think it was 11, 12 saves in a game or something like that.
Jorgensen was great for the week. Did you see Sanchez make many mistakes today? No, then there you go.
But does the mistakes in previous games and the fact that Jorgensen is performing, does that create a question? It's still worth giving it a go?
Were you upset to not see Mudryk come off the bench today?
I was surprised that we didn't see. I was surprised that Sancho started. I didn't expect him to start.
But Mudryk, were you upset to not see Mudryk come off the bench sooner?
There's a lot of things you could be upset about. So I wasn't upset personally. No,
you weren't upset.
No.
Did we win 3-0?
We did.
There you go.
So you don't have a problem with the goalkeeping situation. You wouldn't mind continuing to play Sanchez no matter what.
Not if we're winning, no. Clean sheet is what it is. Listen, all I'm bothered about is when me and you get right into that spar.
Listen, Joey.
And I tuck you in like my fucking Christmas dinner. Every clip we have to have that little bit of social just for the old.
Listen, I'm almost back in action, Joey. My knees. Well, it's not fully recovered. Definitely not fully recovered. But you know what? I will step in the ring.
How'd you do that? Shagging?
Where? Hey, when are you getting me on a Misfits card, Joey?
Whenever you're ready, bruv.
Who do I need to speak to?
Who do you think you fight?
I don't know. Who do you think I should? How much am I? 180? 185?
180. What about you and Ed Matthews?
No, not 180. Sorry. 85 kg. 85 kg.
What about you and old? What's big boy's name?
Big boy.
Light skin fella. HS Tiki Toki.
You know, he'd kill me.
He would kill you.
He's massive. Jesus Christ, Joey. Go on in.
Fuck this interview. I love you and I love him. Your content is amazing, yeah?
I thought you was
about
kill me.
No violence, straight love. Listen, I swear to God, he's a top fella, yeah?
Yes,
he speaks on behalf of us, the people, and he might be the one that looks like a dickhead for it, but his opinions are 93% valid, bruv, yeah? I genuinely, you're a top fella.
Why? Who don't speak for us? We're going to blur the name.
Yeah, but not everyone's got the balls.
Who don't speak for us?
No, well, you've got the stones, not everyone does, you know what I mean? But honestly, top fella.
What's your name, bro?
Connor,
Joey, nice to meet you.
Day long. Listen, love you. Had to come say hello.
Yeah, sweet, bro.
There's a lot of love from Chelsea fans.
Do you know I get bad, like every time I'm in the ground, yeah, everyone goes, oi, bruv, I love the way you speak for us, but I hate the name, I hate the way you're going to blur this, yeah?
Do you want me to blur it? Oh, go on then.
You ain't got the time to blur it, have you?
Well, if you need him to. No. You can say it. I've had other people say that. That's not even that bad.
No, I can't say that. It's not my business. But there's a name, isn't it? There's a name that comes up every time and they're like, oh, I don't like him, but I like you. And I'm like, all right, we'll just differentiate.
I'll let you figure that one out in the comments, guys. I'll let you figure that one out.
You know what I mean? But this is probably this is the least drunk Chelsea fan TV interview I've ever done.
How many pints have you had?
6, 7? I don't know. Fletch, come here. Hold on. I want this in. Fletch, how many pints have I had today?
Come a bit closer to the mic. Come a bit closer.
2, 3.
No, go on, honestly.
No, 5.
5, 6, 7? That's what I just said.
8, 9, 10?
Yeah.
11? How many?
Oi, can you get me a ticket for
I already got your text about that.
For what?
Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford at home.
Not if it's in the fucking Westview. I can't help you with Westview. I don't do Westview.
Yeah, Matthew Arden lower. That's who I want to be.
Oh, you want to be in Matthew Arden?
Yeah, but 1, 2.
Fucking hell.
1 for me, 1 for my pal, and then 1 for me to just smash you up after the game. You will. Yeah? Oi, yes! My brother. Oi, listen, I'm gonna go with a few points, yeah? Big up Matty Dav, big up fucking Alex, the main
I
man.
have one other question for you, Joey.
Go on.
Serious question.
Yeah.
I spoke with Father the other day. You know Father? The Indonesian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said the other day, so late January was my birthday, I'm going to Manchester. He said, Alex, we are going to win every single game up until that point. Do you think that is a serious sentence? Do you think that's realistic? What games can you see us not winning?
What day you going Manchester?
It's the 24th, so 24th, 25th?
Brentford at home.
Make sure you're there from the 17th onwards.
Are you fighting in Manchester?
Make sure you're there from the 17th.
Hey, only if you get me a ticket, Joey. You get me a ticket.
You'll be there for free, but I'm ready to fuck these cunts up.
Good to see you, Joe. Good to see you.